Good day, class. In this video, we are going to introduce the specific herbs of the heat clearing herbs. The herbs for clearing heat and purging fire. This refers to the herbs have the action of clearing heat at the qi level or zangfu organs that are generally applied to the excess heat syndrome at the qi level and zangfu organs. This group of herbs mostly are bitter and cold. Some of them are sweet and cold. Bitter and cold can clear heat, can purge fire. Cold itself can clear heat. Sweet and cold can nourish yin. So mostly they can be used in heat in the qi level or the heat in the zangfu organs, especially the excess heat. The first herb, Shigao, Gypsum. Gypsum is a kind of mineral product, pungent, sweet, and extremely cold. It is also bitter. The one bitter we didn't write down here. You can refer to the textbook. Pungent can disperse, sweet can moderate. It can be used for extreme heat syndrome. Eliminate the heat in Yangming meridian. Eliminate heat in the lung and stomach, because it is a lung and stomach meridian entered. And this kind of heat can be heat, it also can be fever. When we use Shigao to reduce the fever, we mostly will add Zhimu in the next slides. The reason is because when treating the fever, Shigao can reduce the fever in very short time, but it doesn't last long. Zhimu cannot reduce the fever in a very short time, but it can help to maintain the body temperature in the normal body temperature. So when we use Shigao and Zhimu together, these two are kind of the mutual reinforcing. They're helping each other. You also can eliminate the heat in the lung and stomach. The lung heat, the stomach heat. The patient may present with coughing, tachypnea due to lung heat, headache, toothache, thirst due to stomach heat. In this situation, especially for the lung heat, we will add xinren, the bitter almond seeds, ganchao, the licorice. Ma huang we have introduced in the bacteria releasing herbs. These four herbs, ma huang, shigao, xinren, ganchao, when you put together, the name is ma xin shi gan tang. Tang is the decoction. Ma xin shi gan. As you can see, we choose one name from each herb. Ma xin shi is the shigao, gan licorice. Ma xin shi gan decoction. This decoction was from Sanghan Zha Bing Lun, so also from the classic. It is very good for coughing, tachypnea, coughing with phlegm. So it is still very commonly used in our clinical practice. And in this decoction, ma huang, pungent, it can move the qi upwards. Xinren can move the qi downwards. When we use in the human body, when you move something upwards and then you move something downwards, you will create the circulation. You will recover the balance of the human body to recover the coughing. So it will depend on which situation you want to assist. Shigao can be used in the heat in qi level. For example, the patient presents with high-grade fever, severe sweating, irritation, thirsty, surgery, and large pulse. It also can be used for coughing, tachypnea due to lung heat. It can be used for stomach heat. Apart from the toothache, the patient also may present with ulcer, mouth ulcer, or the headache, or all kinds of pains in the face, sore throat, thirsty. And in this situation, we also may use Shigao. Also, the gum bleeding. Apart from the heat in the Zangfu organs, sometimes we also can use Shigao in the skin disorder, especially for the skin ulcers. So when we use Shigao in the skin ulcers, we will need to use the processed Shigao. Zhimu, bitter and sweet, cold. Cold can eliminate heat. Sweet cold can nourish in, and it is the lung, stomach, and kidney meridians entered. So it can help to eliminate the lung heat, nourish lung dryness. It can eliminate stomach heat, can nourish the stomach dryness, can eliminate the kidney heat, can nourish the kidney dryness. So in this situation, we can use Zhimu with coughing, dry cough because of the lung dryness. We can use for some ache with thirsty. We can use for the kidney fire, deficiency kidney fire, or deficiency heat. The warm diseases in the qi. In this situation, we will add Shigao. The lung meridian entered. It can be used for coughing. It can due to the coughing due to lung heat and due to lung dryness. Depends on which situation we will add different herbs. A patient suffering from coughing due to lung heat may present with coughing and phlegm. Due to lung dryness, the patient will present with dry cough. Xiaoke is a specific disease that we're going to study in future. The patient may present with thirsty. Due to lung heat, due to stomach heat, due to kidney heat. This is a deficiency heat. So in this situation, we may add something. The kidney yin deficiency due to deficiency heat. Bitter cold can eliminate heat. Sweet cold can nourish yin. We also can add something. The deficiency heat is actually deficiency fire or deficiency heat is not really excess heat. This is very similar to this picture. The yin and yang is not balanced because you lack of this part of yin. Don't compare with the yang, the white parts. In this circle, you got relatively excess yang. But when you see the whole image, you still lack of substance. So that's why we call it deficiency heat fire. The reason when you see this image, you will see the treatment for deficiency fire. We're going to nourish yin. You're going to add this on. Then the yin and yang can be balanced. We add something sweet and cold. In the other situation, a patient suffers from excess heat. So when the patient suffers from excess heat, you will have the balance yin and yang. So yin and yang is balanced. But when you have excess heat, you got excess yang. So in this situation, in the treatments, we use Shigao to remove these parts. That's why we said clear heat and purging fire. We clear the heat here, then we can recover the balance. So this true the excess heat and deficiency heat, excess fire and deficiency fire, the treatment is very different from each other. That's why we need to identify clearly and correctly. No matter from herbal medicine or for acupuncture treatments, the principles are the same. The only difference is either you use herbs or acupoints. You also to clear the excess fire or to nourish the yin. So the principles will be exactly the same.